What's up, nerds? It's Maceblade here. I was asked recently on YouTube to make a new Alpha 59 power lock and mass lock video. I'm not sure if there's confusion, so this video here is going to go a little bit more in depth into the locking of power and the isolating of its address. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to open Cheat Engine. Obviously, I'm doing this all from scratch so you guys can see exactly what needs to be done, the exact process. We're going to dumb this down as far as we can go. And again, if this helps, a like, thumbs up, smashing that subscription button helps me a lot, and you get to see all my new stuff that comes out. I'm also doing a new game demo. It's called No One Survived. It's a survival game similar to Subsistence, a little bit, actually a lot more in depth. Put out by Cat Play Games, and I honestly am enjoying the hell out of it. It is a very fun game, and it's due to release in February. I highly recommend that. It has captured more of my attention than Subsistence has, and I'll be honest with you, these two games are quite amazing. Alright, so now, this game, to do this dupe, you have to be in Windows mode. Alt-Enter puts you in Windows mode, so just hop it right into Windows mode. And then that way there it keeps you from lagging out. It's a lot easier to flop between the two screens so you can see exactly what you need to do. This is also can be done, or has to be done from you. You have to host this. You have to be the one in control of this. It cannot be on a dedicated server. It cannot be on your friend's server. It cannot be, anything other than what you host. So, whether it's solo or co-op, as long as you're hosting it, it's not going to be. So you're just going to load a build that you have. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to seek out a BCU or something that draws power so that we can see exactly where we need to be. So we're going to open up. You're going to look for your power. Now what you're going to do is you're going to hop over to Cheat Engine. You're going to find Subsistence. You're going to open it. We're going to do a float. And the reason we do a float is because this is constantly going up and down. So it's never in one spot for too long. It has a max and it has a min. And same with your mass, but I'll be getting to that later. So let's do your power for right now. You want to do a value between because it's constantly flowing in and out, and which is good. If you have a 0, 0 or a exact numbers and there's no movement at all, you want to turn on some lights or something to get the power moving one direction or another. The closer you keep them to each other, so the slower the number moves, the better. However, it doesn't matter. It's just as easy to single it out. So let's just pick a number. It's 28 right now, so we'll go 2800 and we'll go 2810. We'll narrow it down quite well. Do a first scan. The closer you keep your number, the less results you have. So now we'll do 2775 and we'll do 2785 because we're almost at 85. And there it is right there. Now you're going to end up with 2. Your decimal is always going to be the one you want to use. Mass will not have a decimal, you'll see. One of these is a visual only, and it jumps off of your decimal one or it jumps off of your main. So your decimal is the one you want. You're going to just put it down here. You're going to lock it. You double click it. You put it down here, and it locks, and then you lock it. And then you can set this to whatever you want to. I have a max of 3,000 power. You can go well over with power. I mean, if you wanted to, you could put it like 10,000. It really don't matter. I'm going to put it at 5,000. You're going to see this green bar way up here. It's just going to go past into my tomatoes. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really care. Okay, and that's for power. And then you're going to see the bottom number, or the bottom result, turns to 5,000 as well because it only sees what that one wants it to see. So now in mass, it's going to be quite the opposite, and I'll show you. So we're going to do a new scan. We're going to do exact value for mass because mass does not have a draw. It's a spent value. So we'll start out with 700 per scan. And there's going to be 10,000 results. So, narrow it down, we're just going to make a lock. 75. 625. So now we put 625 up here. X scan right there. Now, you have 2 again. You have to figure out which one is your value and which one is your visual. So you look down here, you see the last 4 digits, 4974. So the last 4 are numbers. Up here, it's 528C. So this will not be it. 4984 will be it. Generally, power and mass is within 10 of each other on these last 2. So that's kind of a good guide too. But you lock this one, you set it at 700 or whatever you want. So you can set it for more, but it's not going to matter. It's only going to do mass, your max mass. It's not like power. If you watch power will fluctuate. It'll jump down to 3,000 as the game says, hey, wait, you got way more than you need and way more than you can have. It'll try to jump it down to 3,000, but because you have it locked, it puts it back at 5,000. So there it is. Have fun, get wrecked, and peace out.